getting community noted. Fake, says Community Notes. Mr. Beast never said that. He stated in a post that he never said that and that he's being attacked for this fake news. Check out this post. Now, if we check out the post from Mr. Beast says some interesting verbiage on this page as well. Let's just put this here. Should we put this? Where can we put that there? A news site lied and said I said life is so much easier when you're broke, which I didn't. Now I'm waking up to millions of people believing the lie and hating me. Being famous is so much fun. Oh dear. Okay, so let's go into this a little bit further. So what did Mr. Beast actually say that was interpreted by Kotaku as life is easier when you're broke? Well, let's get it from the horse's mouth.
It was like so much easier when you're, bro, if you don't travel constantly, life is so easy when you just wake up in your own bed.
Okay, so he didn't say anything even close to life is easier when you're broke. So you would imagine that Kotaku would issue a huge apology based on this, that they purposely misled millions of people, and by millions of people it's Kotaku, so probably a couple of thousand, to actually believe over a week of this post being out to actually gain any traction or get into any sphere where it generated any sort of interest whatsoever online. This would have passed by unnoticed and unknown in the realm of internet news. So let's now move to my favorite topic of conversation, me. As I previously mentioned, Mr. Beast actually replied to my comment as well, which was, shut up, you stupid tart. Community Notes got me. They said he literally did not say that. On a Twitter post, impressions they got on that post where they said, Mr. Beast, life is so much easier when you're broke, 23.3 million. So the huge amount of traffic is coming through the impression on people seeing this tweet itself. So with myself being responded to by Mr. Beast, with that other gentleman being responded to by Mr. Beast, you would have thought that Mr. Beast would have gone and had a word with Kotaku. And maybe behind the scenes he has, because on Twitter, it doesn't appear that way. So this is his profile on X, Twitter. And if you scroll down, there's his response to me for shut up, you stupid tart. There's him pushing his latest thing. There's him responding to man with interesting verbiage, who, by the way, got 627,000 likes. Why you got it? Why did my 3.7K get? I don't know. Anyway, and if you scroll down again, he then clarifies what he actually said. Nothing wrong here. Defends PewDiePie. I like me some PewDiePie. And after that, there's nothing. There's nothing after that at all. Maybe he did a direct post instead of a response to Kotaku. And we scroll down 4 hours, 7 hours. There's some good ideas for this format. Kid, no, 15th of February. So there's no response from him on X to Kotaku. Now, there's a chance that this has become a legal matter and maybe Kotaku have been contacted by his lawyers. I doubt it, but at the same time, he clearly has been wound up by the responses to that tweet from Kotaku. Now, does this mean that I have absolutely got no blood on my hands, so to speak? No. I probably should have just spent 30 seconds to click onto that article and get the full context. But it's Kotaku, so who the fuck wants to click onto a Kotaku article? But that in itself says everything, because Kotaku themselves have admitted to creating hate bait, clickbait titles in an effort to draw traffic to their site because they can't do it otherwise. And they can't do it otherwise because they're a piece of absolute garbage now that nobody goes to because they no longer serve the people who should be clicking onto their articles and reading them. Maybe Mr. Beast just holds myself and that other guy to a much higher standard, because all I got going around my head right now is,
you've got to do better, Senator.
Now look, all jokes and jabs aside, Mr. Beast was horrifically misquoted, and Kotaku themselves have actually now amended their website. But as you can see, they only updated it about 4 or 5 hours ago, depending on when this video is actually released. So it took them over a week to make that correction. Does that diminish my mistake in this situation at all? No. No, it does not. I saw a headline and I reacted to the headline. That's no better than seeing the title to a YouTube video and simply formulating your whole opinion based on the title of that YouTube video. And I've spoken
at the White House. I have his speech at the White House. He's meeting with Donald Trump, the president of the United States of America, touching him all over. And then he's meeting with Vladimir Putin, if you remember, in Moscow. Again, touching Putin, and one of Putin's bodyguards is like, take your hand off the president, we're gonna smack you. All right, and he's like, changes his behavior. It's not worse than the ones I mentioned. So let's read the article first, and then we're gonna go to the videos. Short videos. The Hill, UFC legends Conor McGregor running for president of Ireland, March 20th, 2025. UFC fighter Conor McGregor solidified his bid for Ireland's presidency on Thursday with a promise to preserve his native country by tackling migration, days after meeting with President Donald Trump at the White House. McGregor has decided to campaign as a leader in opposition to the European Migration Pact, which would create a streamlined approach to border security and immigration and speed up the asylum process for European Union members. So you see how this is all euphemisms, nice and all that. No, allowing these guys to come and take care of your women. And I'm quoting, the next presidential election must take place by 11th of November 2025. Who else will stand up to the government and oppose this bill? He wrote in a Thursday post on social platform X. Any other presidential candidate they attempt to put forward will be of no resistance to them. I will. For clarity, also, as president, I would put forth this bill to referendum. Excellent, fantastic. Although I oppose greatly this pact, it is not.
And that's how we feel.
How about the trade? There's some trade disputes between the U.S. and the EU, and I do think.
We wish exemption.
In front of the audience, and when UFC, he's relaxed, and he's right here is not himself. He doesn't know, I think, yet what he can say and what he can't say. Because if he would be himself, like in front of the audience, UFC, he says whatever, and he's very, very articulated, like President Barack Obama, very articulated. Barack Obama doesn't check. This guy has a point. Now, let's go to another one where he gets ambushed at the exit. When he exits the White House, a beautiful Sky News, it seems like, Sky News reporter is going to ambush and ask idiotic questions. But hey, you can ask questions, and Conor McGregor answers it like, who do you represent? Who are you? Why people should vote for you? But in a very snooty way. So this is not the last one, is the third video. Ready? So he's at the exiting the White House, and his children are coming and so on.
Conor, what did you say to the president?
He's had a great meeting. He's a great man. I told him his work rate is outstanding, and I wish him all the best.
Conor, the Taoiseach says you don't speak for the people of Ireland. Your response to that?
I am an employer of over 200 people, almost 300 people in the country of Ireland. He's an employer of none. Every available metric available to us has shown that the government of Ireland currently has failed the people of Ireland. In 10 years, Dublin City Centre has gone from one of the most safest cities in Europe to one of the most dangerous. So shame on him for saying that, speaking down on an Irishman. I won't speak about him personally. Throw a jab, I could throw many jabs at them, I could throw jabs handily at them. However, I speak on the metrics, and the metrics show they've failed the people of Ireland. They do not represent the people of Ireland.
Conor,
And I'm
what
here.
do you say to people who feel it's inappropriate for you to be here, given?
God bless Ireland, God bless America.
Why is it inappropriate? Why the guy thinks it's inappropriate to be there? You see, what do you say to people of Ireland thinking that there could be some that think it's inappropriate? Why would it be inappropriate? I don't even take that question. Fuck off. But anyway, he was more relaxed with this guy than in front of over there, the White House. And let me show you how he's going to. He was at the Europe World Tournament, World Football Tournament, World Cup in Moscow, and he met Vladimir Putin. And he's going to be again very touchy feeling. And I want you to see the bodyguard on the left. He's going to tell him, take your hands off, and look again at McGregor, how quickly his facial expression changes. And he's like, oh, okay, my master. You know, you have to be a diplomat, you have to know things. I saw her over there, I was like, you can't have this. Then I heard Olaf Scholz, then I heard Sunak, then I heard, what's his name now, Starmer, Macron. Who are these people? Who are these people? He's going to be great. Going to be great. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Good luck to him. And people should have the voice. He should be allowed to be running, and if people vote for him, he should be over there. That is democracy. Now, I know the people say, you know what, democracy, you have to know things. Do you think Biden knew things? Do you think Biden knew things? Do you think that these guys in the West, they know things? Oh, no, they surround themselves with people who know. But yeah, but you supposedly are the ultimate decision maker. You make decisions on whatever your advisors are telling you that you don't know anything they're talking about. You say, well, that's McGregor. That's the same guys over there. Do you think that general? And that is, they tell the Russians that you can't do this, you must do this. They think they still have it. They are delusional. They don't understand that they are just in a simulation. They're just not there anymore. They can't be. They still think they're powers, world powers. They're not. I don't know when they're going to realize that, but nevertheless, let me show you. And they threaten the Russians. They say, hey, the Russians, you must do this, you can't do this, you do this. Or what? Like what exactly? All right, let's start with the first topic. This comes from Ukrainska Pravda. It is from Thursday, 20th of March. Russia launches large-scale drone attack on Odessa. Emergency blackout in city. Civilians injured. Okay, so this occurred in the night of the 20th to the 21st. Russian forces deployed attack UAVs against Odessa on the evening of 20th March, causing explosions and intense fires in the city. Reports indicated that civilians had been injured. All right, so the Ukrainian Air Force warned about the threat of drones from the Black Sea. Said that 15 explosions had rocked the city. So how in the hell, man? You are incapable of defending yourself now? In the past, I don't know, 3 years, you've been better and better, like 100%, destroying the Russian drones. But hey, this is where it occurred. This is the Black Sea, this is the Crimean Peninsula, this is Romania, this is Odessa. This is where this attack occurred, from the Black Sea. Now, this gets into this article. Czech president visits Odessa during Russian large-scale attack. Both. This guy, if you don't know who this guy is, like Pavel or something. Yeah, Petr Pavel. Yeah, it's a very, very European name. Peter and Pavel. Very European name. But anyway, Piotr. It's all right. So you got Czech president Peter Pavel has a right to visit. Now, do you know who that guy is or was? He was a NATO general. If I remember correctly, the president of Czech Republic was a general in NATO. So he's, yes sir, we're gonna fight Russia. So let's say the Russians would have killed this guy in this attack. What would the Czech Republic do? Send its 10 million people to fight the Russians? Maybe. Alright, so that's the first thing. And now I'm gonna show you how these delusional individuals who have no teeth. It's like you have a strong neighbor that you know is gonna fuck you up if he wants.